friends, welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to share with you a beautiful mentalism effect with ESP cards. নমস্কার বন্ধুরা, স্বাগতম আমার চ্যানেলে। আজকে আমি আপনাদের সঙ্গে শেয়ার করব একটা খুব সুন্দর mentalism effect ESP card দিয়ে। Now, what is an ESP deck or an ESP card? ESP cards looks like ordinary cards from the back, but they have very special symbols on the other side. Instead of playing cards, these are called ESP cards. You see, these are ESP cards. Now there are so many symbols over here, and each and every symbol has a particular meaning. Each and every symbol stimulates a particular portion of a human mind, human brain. এই সিম্বলগুলো মানুষের মনের কোণে যে কোনো একটা পার্টিকুলার সেলকে স্টিমুলেট করে বা সাড়া দেয়। চলুন আজকে এই ESP সিম্বল দিয়ে একটা মেন্টালিজম এফেক্ট আপনাদের সঙ্গে শেয়ার করি। সো let us do this mentalism effect, and by the by, what does ESP mean? ESP stands for extrasensory perception. ESP money, extrasensory perception. And here I have two white papers, and I'll be using this deck. Now I'm performing today alone, but I'll assume that there is a spectator sitting on my left and another spectator sitting to my right, and the rest of the audience is sitting in front. আমি একাই আজকে দেখাচ্ছি। ধরে নেব আমার বাঁ দিকে একজন বসেছেন দর্শকদের মধ্যে এবং ডান দিকে একজন দর্শকদের মধ্যে থেকে বসে আছেন। So let us begin. Now you can mix the cards as much as you can. It really doesn't matter, and you can even hand these cards over to a spectator, to somebody, the person who is sitting to your right. Ask them to cut and complete the cut as many times as he or she wants, and then ask this gentleman also to cut it and complete the cut several times. When they are satisfied, you can start your test, extrasensory perception test. Now ask him to divide the card into two portions, two piles, each pile containing 5 cards. So he divides it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So rest of the cards we don't require, so we'll put it in my pocket. So these are the cards. These cards go to the person who is sitting to your left, and these cards go to the person sitting to your right. Now ask them to mix the cards as much as they want to. He also mixes the cards, and then ask him to go through the symbols and select any one of the symbols. So they can select any one. What I'll do, I'll just select any one at random. I don't want to see. So that is the symbol he has selected, and he also does the same thing. He mixes the cards and then selects any one symbol, and that is his symbol. So they have to remember their symbols. I'll show it to the camera just to remember these are the two symbols. This is to my left, and this one belongs to the person to my right. Now what they have to do, they have to switch these cards. So this one goes here and this one goes in here, and they are again asked to mix the cards, so it is impossible for anyone to know which symbol they have selected. So these are mixed. Now you turn around and say that, it is impossible for me to know what symbol you have selected or what symbol you have selected, because out of these cards there are so many symbols, so many different symbols, that it is impossible for you to know what they have selected. But I'm going to make a prediction. So saying, you take out a pen and a piece of paper and something to write on. I'll just use this packet, and you look at his eyes and then draw one symbol here. All right, I think this is the symbol belongs to. This is not perfect because I'm writing it, just holding it on my hand, but still it is okay for the video. Not a very nice one. Anyway, you just fold it and then place it in front of this person. So this is his symbol, that is what I believe. And then look at his eyes, and then you take the another paper and draw another symbol. So it's like this. So this is what the symbol looks like. Not a very nice one, but anyway, you'll understand what I'm drawing. You just fold it and keep it over here. So now you ask him what is their symbol, and I believe this is the symbol. He's selected, and this is the wavy lines that belongs to him, and he selected this symbol, which is a circle. Of course, you don't need the rest of the cards. You just put them away, and you have just done a beautiful miracle. Now let us get into the secret of this magic. And I have been performing magic and mentalism tutorials and shows for you in my channel for quite some time. If you like my channel, please do subscribe if you haven't, and strike the like button, bell icon, and also please comment. যদি আমার চ্যানেল এখনো সাবস্ক্রাইব না করে থাকেন, প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন, লাইক করুন, শেয়ার করুন এবং লিখে জানান কেমন লাগছে। This is actually, I believe, I'm not sure, it is a creation of Max Maven, but his way of revealing the symbols is a little bit different and more suited for experienced performers. যারা একটু experienced performer তাদের জন্য সেটা suitable ছিল ম্যাক্স মেভেনের এই ক্রিয়েশনটা, but in this particular case you can perform this even if you are a newcomer. This is almost automatic. You need a deck of ESP cards, and if you don't know what is an ESP card, I'll explain you. This consists of 5 symbols. This is 1, it is marked with 1 line. This is 2, marked with 2 straight lines. 3 wavy lines, so its position is 3. This is a square made up of 4 straight lines, and this is a star. It has 5 points. So the position of circle is 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5. It is easy to remember, and this sequence is maintained throughout the deck. So 5 symbols, each symbol repeated 5 times. That means there are 25 cards in an ESP deck. You can get this from any magic supply dealer. Now this is an ESP deck of cards. The cards are stacked in this order. Now what I'm doing is I'm not shuffling it, I'm actually giving a series of cuts like this, though it looks as if I'm shuffling the cards, but I'm not doing that. You can even hand over the cards for them to cut it and complete the cut each time. What it does, it changes the position of the symbols but never changes the sequence or the order of the cards, order of the symbols. Now these cards are dealt into 2 piles. The spectator can do this. Each pile containing 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 5 cards in each pile. Rest of the cards you don't need, you can put them away. And because of the cyclic order, what will happen? Each pile will contain one of each symbol. In this case, see, star is there, wavy lines, then circle, square, and plus sign. Same with this pile. Each symbol will will contain once in each of these piles. Now, this is unknown to the spectators. They don't know about the symbols and the stack. So you hand this over to him, to the spectator. Let him or her mix up the cards. He also does the same thing, mixing up the cards, and they select any one card, either by looking at the cards or preferably without looking. They can just take out one card. Now what you do, you are just turning away all the time while this is being done. They look at their symbol. Remember the symbols. This person has taken a star and this person has taken wavy lines. Remember, wavy line, star. So ask them to switch the cards and then put them anywhere in these piles, and the piles are again mixed up. Now you turn around and you'll see that there are 2 piles of cards, and tell them that it is impossible for you to know what are their selected symbols, because each pile contains some symbols. So saying, you just pick up any one of the piles and just give a quick glance. Now, if you will see that each of the pile, you can just pick up this one or this one, anyone will contain one duplicate symbol. That means in this particular case there are 2 wavy lines. You can see that there are 2 wavy lines. Here is one wavy line, another wavy line. This means that the person who is in the left side has taken one wavy line, and that wavy line has been put here. So this symbol belongs to the person to your left. Likewise, this pile will also give the information of the symbol selected by the person who is at your right, because there will be one symbol missing. In this particular case, you can see that there is no star. That means star is the symbol he has selected. ইনি একটা স্টার নিয়েছেন কারণ এই পাইলের মধ্যে স্টার নেই, এবং এই একই পাইল থেকে আপনি জানতে পারবেন উনি কি নিয়েছেন, কারণ এখানে 2টো ওয়েভি লাইন আছে। দেখুন, এই একটা ওয়েভি লাইন, 2টো ওয়েভি লাইন, তার মানে একটা ওয়েভি লাইন ওনার এবং উনি স্টার নিয়েছেন। সো ইউ হ্যাভ গট অল দ্য ইনফরমেশনস, বাট you have to do it very casually, you just pick up and say that it is impossible for me to know because there are so many symbols. So saying, you just look for the informations, which symbol is missing and which symbol has double designs. So that is it. Now you know that this person has wavy lines, has taken wavy lines. So you take a paper and draw wavy lines for him. So this is the wavy line. So you draw it, just fold it and place it over here. And for this person who has taken the star, you take out another piece of paper and draw a star. So here is the star. You also fold it and place it over here. Now, what I forgot to do in the presentation is that before they look at the papers, you just collect these and put them away. Now, ask them to look for their symbols, and they will see that you have perfectly predicted their symbol. It is very, very simple. But don't go away. There is one very important thing that I want to tell you in this particular effect, is that what if both the spectators select the same symbol? Yes, if they select the same symbol, suppose he selects a star and he also has selected star, they are switched, the cards are switched, but there will be no change. This pile will also contain 5 symbols, 5 different symbols. This pile will also contain 5 different symbols. How will you know what they have taken? When this thing happens, you just pick up any one as before and see that there are 5 symbols. None of them is a duplicate symbol and none of the symbol is missing. You immediately know that they have selected the same symbol. But at this point, you don't know what is the symbol they have selected. Whether it's a star or a square or plus, you don't know that. So what you do, you just put it back, put it down, and say that with my mental power and your high ESP powers, you have selected one symbol, both of you. Though there are so many different symbols, but you have selected one symbol. So saying, you say, when I'll do like this, you just say out loud what is the symbol you have selected. You do like this, and both of them will say star, and it is a surprising ending. যদি দুজনে একই সিম্বল নিয়ে থাকে তাহলে পরে কোনো চেঞ্জেস হবে না, মানে একটা পাইলে দুটো একই সিম্বল পাবেন না এবং একটা মিসিংও পাবেন না। সেক্ষেত্রে আপনি বুঝতে পারবেন দুজনে একই সিম্বল নিয়েছে, কিন্তু কোন সিম্বল নিয়েছে সেটা আপনি জানেন না। আপনি বলবেন যে ইএসপি হাই ইএসপি থাকার জন্য আপনারা দুজনেই একই সিম্বল নিয়েছেন। আমি যে এরকম করব, আপনারা বলবেন আপনার সিম্বল কি। ধরে নেওয়া যাক স্টার নিয়েছে, আপনি এরকম করলে দুজনেই বলবে স্টার। I hope you enjoyed this magic, this mentalism effect. Till next time, bye bye. পরের ভিডিওতে আবার দেখা হচ্ছে।